Welcome to my channel. My name is Noso Ublo. If you are interested in anything as regards life in the UK, nursing, lifestyle, health, relationship, here's the channel for you. Kindly click on the subscribe button. Yes, click on that subscribe button so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. Click on the notification bell also and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Talking about how you can invite your parents, most especially your parents, how you can invite them to the UK, or maybe your siblings, your elder sister or your elder brother or junior, or yes, to the UK. But most especially, we'll be concentrating more on how you can invite your parents to the UK. Either you're on a tier 2 or tier 4 visa, ILR. Most especially, I'll be dwelling more on tier 2 or tier 4, most especially on tier 2 visa. How you can invite your parent down to the UK on a visitor's visa, not for permanent residence purposes. Because if you're on tier 2 or tier 4 visa, you are not a permanent resident yourself yet. So you might not be able to go through that route to apply to for your parents or siblings on that permanent route. You will need some very important documents to upload with your application so that the visa application can be valid, and there will be higher chance that they will be approved the visa. So I'm going to be listing these documents and explaining them, and then if you follow due process, especially if they're your parents, I think all things being equal, yes, they will be given a tourist visa. Normally, a tourist visa is for 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years, and so on. But if you're applying for your parents as a first time, then they'll probably be given a 6 months tourist visa because that is their first time of applying for a UK visitor's visa. Then after their 6 months, they can apply for 2 years and then subsequently apply for 5, 10 years like that. But for the 6 months visa, you need the same requirement for the 2 years visa, but it will be faster by the time they are reapplying again because they already have their details. I've been able to invite my parents and even my in-laws, my parents-in-law, down to on a visitor's visa successfully by following these steps. So that is why I'm trying to explain to you. You can also do that because I get people asking me questions a lot, like how can I do it? Am I eligible? I'm just on a tier 2 visa. I'm just on a tier 4 visa. Or what documents do I need? So these are what we're going to be explaining on the video of today. So first of all, you will need to fill a form on the government.co.uk website. That's for a visitor's visa. It's on their website. If you go to www.government.uk, and go to the select the visitor's visa, it will take you to the form, and that is the form you will need to fill. You can fill it in a period of a day depending on how busy you are, or you can always save and come back to it and continue. So you need to fill that form, but the form is pretty straightforward. You would ask you some questions about your relationship with the person you're inviting, and then you just follow the prompt and answer them. But the most important aspect is updating the right requirements, because without the right requirements or without the right documentation, the application might unfortunately be refused. Your own part, the requirements you would need is that you would need to submit your proof, most importantly, there must be a financial proof. In the form I said you will see online, it's going to ask you if you are going to be the sponsor of your parents, maybe your mom or your dad. And then, yes, you pick yes, because you are going to be sponsoring them. You are the one inviting them. And most times they will ask you, are you going to be sponsoring their accommodation, their feeding, and so on? Then you pick yes. So if you have picked yes for the above, you need to show a proof that you are financially capable to cater for their needs while they are here, because you're going to feed in them, providing accommodation for them, and maybe they are coming for visiting. Obviously, you will need to take them shopping and all those stuff. So you need to provide a proof of your own financial status. So the proof you will need is that you either submit your bank statement or submit. I always say documents are never too much. It will be disastrous if you think, oh, this is just enough. It's better you get in or submit more documents than under submit document, if you get what I mean. So you need your pay slip, probably 3 months pay slip or 6 months, but 3 months, that is what I use. I think that's pretty much okay. 3 months of your pay slip to show what you earn, and that will show you're capable of inviting someone to the UK. Then also you need to show your bank statement to show that you have your financial capability. A month, or at least I would say 3 months bank statements, your own, on your own side. Then you also need a proof of address. Maybe a proof of address can be your utility bills, energy, gas, or whatever, to show your address. So proof of address, that is what you'll be needing on your own side. And finally, you'll be needing an invitation letter. So you'll need to write an invitation letter, just a short invitation letter. I'll show you one. Yeah, will be on the screen to show, to just to serve as a guideline for you to write that you're inviting this person, state your mommy's name, your relationship, and that you'll be catering for her while she's over here. And then that will be addressed to the Home Office, as you can see. So that's on your own side. So an invitation letter addressed to the Home Office, your 3 month pay slip, your 3 month bank statement, and a proof of address. Those are the documents you will need to submit on your own side. And then for your parents, they don't really need much to submit, because you said you are the one sponsoring them. But however, I said it's better to be on a safe side, and it's better to submit more documents than to not to submit or just assume this is all what they need. I would say for your parents, or let's say your mom now, let me concentrate on one person. You're inviting your mom or your dad. Then if definitely they will have a bank account back home. You also need to print their own bank account statements, their bank statements, to show they also have finances running for them, because they need to show proof that they are okay back home and they would go back to their own country when, as at the time when they are visiting, visitor's visa has expired or about to expire, they will need to go back to their own country. So they need to show a tie that they have something going on for them and they have things to go back to, not like they're coming here to stay permanently. So you will need to also show their own financial earnings back home, and that will through their bank statement. Probably you might want to show a 6 month account statement. That is what is required for them back home. 6 month account statement. Now your parents might be retired, or they might still be in active service. Either of the case, I would advise that you should, if you have a plan that you're going to bring your parents in very soon, I would advise like you start the plan 6 months prior to the time. Even if they don't have anything doing, maybe they're elderly, they are retired or something like that, you can start putting money into their account to run the account. You can start putting money because you are taking care of them. You can start sending their monthly upkeep to that particular account to show that they are getting something. And if they are pensioners, you can also use their accounts, their pension account, the account they use to collect their pension money or their salary, showing that yes, they have something back home, they have financial, they are also doing something back home. So you can use that account, keep it flowing, keep money going in and out, their salary is going in and out, or their pension is going in and out, or even if they have a shop or a business, make sure that the account is running, something is going in, especially not out. Well, it can show that they are spending it, something is replacing it, and so on and so forth. For example, your mom has a shop or she has a registered business, or maybe your dad has a registered business, it's okay to upload the documents. You know, there's something like in Nigeria now, they call it, I think, CAC or something. That's cooperative, I've forgotten the full meaning now, like a certificate they give you if you register your business. So yes, you can use that to show that yes, They have a business back home. My mom has a business back home. She's going back to. My dad has a business back home. Is going back to. So that certificate of registration of their business can also be a document that they will update on their own part, apart from their bank statement. In addition, I'll continue saying it's never too much to put documents. If they have a house that they live in, they can put like a property, like the house that they built, or a land document or something to show that yes, we are okay back home, we are financially capable, we have a tie back home, we have a house, we have a land, we are still planning to build something to show a tie, or that they are also financially stable back home. You can put that as an additional document. So pretty much that is what they need from their side. Their bank statements, 6 months bank statement, and maybe a document to show they have a business, a registered business, a landed property, or a house document. Is never too much. It is not compulsory. Then people also ask that how much do I need to have in my own bank account? My own bank account, as in the person in the UK, the person inviting the parents down to visit. In the government.co.uk's website, it's really not stated the exact amount that you need to have, or it keeps changing, but it says you must have the amount that is okay, or that you feel you will be able to take care of your parents or of the person you are bringing. You get what I mean? So probably I would say at least £5,000 is never too much. That's like if £5,000 might be okay. Yes, for you to have in your account to show when you are printing out your account statement to show, oh, you have a balance of £5,000. At least that will show that yes, you are capable, because you also have your own personality. You're not going to be spending all your money on the person you are bringing, either your parents or your siblings. So £5,000 is okay, and depending on the period they are using, probably 2 months or 1 month or something, then you can't even spend that. But at least it will show, oh, this person has a lot of savings. 5,000 is not a lot, but at least something to save towards that person's visit. Then in addition, on your parents' part, apart from the property and all those documents, I would also advise, that's what I do, that you'd send money to their account apart from your own account balance that you have here in the UK in pounds, because you said, yeah, most especially in the form they might ask you that who is paying for their flight, and then you say yes, I am. So it's better you send money for their flight and let it be that you have sent money, so that it will show in their account statement that you have sent money for their flight ticket, like you are contributing. You said you are the one doing it. So at least let them have a balance. If it's in naira in their own account, not your own. Now, I said your own, maybe £5,000, at least minimum. You can have more. In their own account, let them have at least 1 million to 2 million naira in their account, because that will cover for their flight. Flight tickets are very expensive nowadays. So apart from the money that has been running through the account, you might be, when I've been running, that means you put money in, they take money out. Obviously, they spend the money. Not that they still have savings. They spend. So it's better maybe towards the end or near when you are going to be submitting the application, you send and put that narration, that flight tickets, put that narration. It has been working for me. I put that narration, that send it to their Naira account and put it your flight tickets. So when they print out the account statement, it shows there that their daughter, has sent flight tickets to them. So then they print out the account and it's showing that yes, I've contributed something. Now it's remaining the accommodation. That is when, and their feeding. That's when they come over. So I think that's pretty much, is a very straightforward application. But that most times the reason the people have seen that they denied, which is chances that like they would deny an elderly person, is very slim. They might deny maybe your siblings or someone younger, but even if you package the application well, they will not deny them. And then when they might ask you, the reason why they deny people that I've seen is because of this finance. They'll say they are not financially capable. That's why you must work on that account statement and make sure that you can prove you have enough money, and they can prove they have enough money by submitting and uploading all the documents with their visa application. For a more younger person, maybe your elder ones or your siblings, yeah, you would need to provide a more convincing document, like maybe where they work, they need to get a statement, a letter from their employer showing that they are going on holiday, this person has invited them, they are coming back, they are on leave, something convincing that you have somewhere to go back to, you have a job to go back to, you have something to go back to. Your sister or your brother is not just inviting you to come over, you can remain there permanently. You need to go back home, so you need to show that tie, that work tie, that family tie. You have a wife, you have a child back home, you have, so you might need those additional documents. For parents, it's pretty much straightforward, because most of our parents, sometimes most of them are retired. Even if they are not retired, even if they are still working, they can show their bank statements or bank accounts or salary accounts to show that they are earning something. So, because most reasons why people are refused is because of that finances, that they don't have enough proof to show they are financially capable to travel or to maintain their and take care of themselves when they are here. So that's pretty much a straightforward. So what are you still waiting for? If you want to invite your parents in to the UK, well, Christmas is close by. I will have said invite them over for Christmas, but well, it's still doable. Might not be, to be sincere, because the application would normally take 21 working days. So Christmas has passed already. So go to www.government.go.uk. You get the form there. You fill the form and then upload those documents I've told you about. Well, if it's something you still have in mind, you can start planning it from now, especially that financial aspect of your own parents. Start planning and uploading and sending money or telling them to run their account is very important, so that you can print at least 6 months account statement for their documents. So on your own side and on their own side, those are pretty much the documents that you need to upload and to submit your visa application for a visitor's visa. And now I also, on a final note, I also get questions that how long can they stay? The visa is for 6 months. It's valid for 6 months. They shouldn't use the whole 6 months. Probably, I've seen people use 5 months out of the 6 months. It will be written on the visa that not more than 180 days. 180 days is 6 months. So when their visa is about to expire, they need to leave. Maybe a month too, maybe 2 weeks too, probably 2 months too. Yes, they need to leave. So they can spend 4 months. I've seen people spend 5 months, 2 weeks on their 6 months visa. And then, but when you apply, even when you have a 2 years visa, you still need to stay just for 180 days at a stretch, and then you can go back home and come back at any time, but you need to leave the country before the end of 180 days, so that you not be termed that you have overstayed. You're welcome, in quotes. You get what I mean? So what are you still waiting for? Yes, invite your mom over, invite her over, invite your dad over, invite your siblings over. It's something that is doable. Save towards it, plan towards it. Okay,